Hello everyone, good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for joining our live session on SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central about the new course and new certification process. So many people who are planning to start their career in SAP or shift their career into HR technology are often confused about what they have to select and what exactly SAP is all about, which module they have to select, what exactly the course content in SAP Success Factors. So they have a lot of questions will be there whenever they connect with us. So this live connect will help you to clear all your queries to understand about what exactly the content we have to go through for new certification process, how many modules are included, and how many hours of teaching is required for this complete module. So everything we will be discussed, we will be take you through a clear demonstration as well as we will have a live chat as well. Whenever you have a question, please drop a message so that I can take a pause and clear your queries as well. So today live session is specially designed to clear all those doubts in a simple and practical way. So in this session, we will be discussing what exactly you should learn in Employee Central and the latest certification process and changes, some real-time project insights about how the industry experience, and finally we will be having a live Q&A session where you can ask your questions directly in the chat box as mentioned. So this session is brought to you by Skills Tech Innovations and myself Tanaya, and our one more mentor will be joining who is Mr. Vijay. So stay with us till the end of the session because we will be sharing some important message, important content as well as the message as well as very useful guidance for anyone who are planning to shift their career in SAP Success Factors. And if you are joining us live, don't forget to drop a hello in the chat and tell us from which city you are and from where you are joining. So please drop a message in the chat box with your name and from where you are joining. Thank you so much. So I'm waiting for your comments so that I can feel that okay, people are joining and I can also uh, check ask you the queries as well. Oh, hi Shekhar from Bangalore. Okay. So this link is shared with our connects only, so no other people will be joining. So I know that these are all my connects only who saw our WhatsApp status or LinkedIn connections or in the YouTube. So let me understand that from who and all are available. So please drop a comment. Sri Lalita, hi Sri, Sri from Tirupati. Just a 5 minutes, have a introduction part, and then at 3:10 we will start exactly the session. Hi Mahendra Garu.
ఇంకా ఎవరికి ఆస్ట్రాలజీ మీద ఉన్న
Okay, I hope my screen is visible to you guys and my voice is audible. Please drop a comment so that I can continue with the session. Yeah. Okay. Hope my voice is audible, right? Okay. So let us discuss about the course content. What exactly the course content we have to follow in SAP Success Factors as per the new certification process. So as we all know that due to the recent changes in Success Factors, our certification process has completely changed and it required three complete modules to clear the certification as well. So that is included with THR 80, THR 81, and THR 79. So all three modules will be required to clear the certification process, as well as a new content has been added in that one. So before we move into the success factor, it is mandatory for a consultant to go with all these three modules from a basics to intermediate level. So let us understand about what exactly this content and how many hours of studies are required one by one. So first, THR 80. So this one we will be calling as SAP Success Factors Platform Introduction Academy. And in this module, we will be learning about what exactly SAP Success Factors system and how it works. So mainly people will be stuck in the foundation level only. They don't even understand that how we have to start, what exactly the logins, how many logins are required. If it, like when SAP Success Factor is completely a cloud, so how many systems and environments we require. So each and everything we will be learning in SAP Success Factors Platform Introduction Academy. Officially, the course code is THR 80. In Success Factors, in SAP, all the codes will be denoted by the code only, and this is the official code from SAP. Now, in this one, we will be going through all these units where every unit will help us in understanding from basics to intermediate level. Now, first, what exactly the success factors is all about. So, we will be understanding the introduction part. In this, summarizing about history and what are the modules are available, and as I mentioned, is a cloud. So we have to understand that what is a front end system, what is a back end system. So accessing, provisioning, and instance. So here we will be understanding about the system, and then setting up success factor provisioning, which is a back end system. So before we go into the implementation process, we need to understand about the back end system, and we have to set up the back end system as well. And then describing SAP SuccessFactor Administrator and Admin Center, which is a main tool in SuccessFactor where we will be learning about how to navigate into the system and what are the tools are available in the system. So that unit will help us with getting started with administration process and how we have to navigate, how we have to design the tiles, and how we have to make it as a favorite. And then in SAP Success Factors, every configuration required the permissions. So that permission we will be going to set up with the help of unit number 4. In this unit, we will be understanding about RBP, which is a role-based permission, and proxy management. The word proxy will help us to go to another profile with the help of for delegating rights and all, which is called as on behalf of permissions. And then company settings. So what are the company settings are required before the implementation process. So those things we will be learning in the unit number 4. And then performing administrative task in success factors, which is again one of the important part. In this unit, we will be understanding about what are the admin alerts, how to validate the configuration with check tool, how to modify the system settings, and how to schedule a job in the system, running the execution manager, and using the upgrade center. So these are all administrator level where we need in the initial stages of the implementation process. Apart from that, configuring user experience. So end of the day, we need to design the system according to the user experience. For that, we will be learning about what are the actions we need to use, how to customize the navigation, how to create the off chat, how to access the built-in support page, customizing the home page, and managing the mobile settings, how to implement email notifications, customization of SAP SuccessFactors instance, text replacement, and implementing translations and maintaining the company logo. So all these things we will be understanding with the help of unit number 6. And then before configuration again, we need to create one people profile. So that people profile will help us in the testing process and all. So here we will be learning about how to configure a people profile, and this is with the help of the data model. Some backend work is required. So here we will be configuring people profile and how to understand the drop downs in the system, how to export the data. So each and everything we will be learning in unit number 7. And then defining MDF and business rules, which are the automation process which is required in success factors, that we will be doing with the number unit number 8, where we will be defining MDF objects, where MDF stands for metadata framework. Here we have to we will be learning about how to configure, how to manage, and how to create and trigger the rules. And at last, before closing the first module, we will be also understanding about what are the relevant resources and tools are required to move forward with the further modules and what's new in SAP SuccessFactors. So these are completely 9 units to complete your THR 80, and these are the lessons which are we are going to learn in Introduction Platform Academy. So officially, this will take 40 hours of time to deliver the session, and in this module, in this upcoming session, we have made it into 16 hours of session. Though, so why it is? Let me explain in the end of the session. So this is your first module to cover, which is THR 80. If you have any questions, please drop a comment. Any questions related to the first module, please drop a comment. Hello. I hope my screen is visible with the content to all of you. Okay, so let me take you to the second module, which is THR 81, where we will be calling as SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central Code Academy. And officially, this is denoted as THR 81. T stands for the H stands for human, R stands for resource, the human resource, and 81 is the code. Same here as well, the human resource, 80 is the code. Now, in this module, we will be learning about how employer and employee data is configured and automated. In the first module, we understood that what are the things we need to set up in an implementation process, or how the system will work. In the second module, we will be understanding about how we have to automate the system and how we have to configure the data of an employee and employer. So this module also contains 8 different units. In every unit, we will be learning about each and every process and their functionalities. So first, getting started with SuccessFactors Employee Central Code, we'll be understanding about the functionality and Employee Central, and then we will be setting up the training sessions for the first unit. And next is configuring the initial elements. In SuccessFactors, we will be working with some of the data models. So while taking the class, we will clearly make you understand what are these data models, what are these terminologies. So these are some templates we need to work on so that it will give us some space to configure. So using XML, how to import pick list in the beginning of implementation, and how we need to configure the people profile after the initial setup. So in the THR80, we have just made a setup of people profile, but in THR81, we will be understanding about how to configure the complete people profile in the system, and then assigning the permissions. So based on the role of an employee, we will be assigning the permission, so that we are calling it as RBP, and differentiating between the proxy rights and dedicating the permission, and how to modify and effective dated records when changes are needed. So all these things we will be covering in unit number 3. And next, creating the foundation objects. So this foundation objects is all about how we will be configuring the employer data into the system. So like company, legal entity, business unit, divisions, department. So those things how we will be configuring in an employer system, that we will be understanding in this unit, and in SAP terminology we are calling it as foundation objects. So in this unit we will be understanding about how to create foundation object during implementation process, how to modify the MDF and object definitions, and explaining customer specific generic object. And it means like when they have a specific requirements, how we have to explain and configuring foundation objects associations, that how we will be building a hierarchy in the system, and how we will be configuring the country region fields in the system. So all these things we will be learning in the unit number 4. And then we have configuring employee data. So earlier we have set up a profile and we have configured employee profile. But in this unit, we will be configuring the employee data related to hiring, termination process, importing the data, how to apply the mass changes, and some of the terminologies are related to SAP standards. When we are going deep into the subject, we can understand. So it is like a succession data model where it will help us to configure the employee data into the system, and again country specific data, and how to sync that complete data with the system, that we will be understanding at the last. So this many things we will be covering in configuring employee data, which is our unit number 5. And then configuring the transactions. So overall the subject, the complete, this employee central is all about how to add the data into the system and how to automate the process. So here it comes the transactions, where we will be configuring the role based permissions related to the role of an employee, then workflow process, which is called as approval process, then alert notification, how we will be setting up the alert notification, event reason, that how we will be creating events like hiring, termination, promotions and all in the system, and then creating the business tools which is required for our again implementation to automate the process. And finally, these are some optional content where it will be helping us to configure job history and currency exchange. Now overall, this is our THR 81. Officially this is a 80 hours of course, and here we are made it as 30 hours. So as mentioned, we will discuss that why these changes has happened. So any questions here, you can drop in the chat box. Karthikeyan asked for the real-time scenario based. Yes, RBP and business rules required a complete scenario, real-time basis only. So we will be working with the real-time scenarios. First, we will make you understand the theoretical as well as with the simple example of RBP and business rule. Then we will show you some five business rules related to the real-time example. So the second point is in real time it's completely different. Yes, it will be completely different. Why? Because it's based on the requirement of client. Every client will be having a different requirement. So the concept of business rule is to automate the process. That knowledge we will be giving to you to understand and modify the requirement. So we cannot compare every company business rule. So every company has a different automation process. According to the requirement, we have to design that rule. Sri Lalita, is there any modification happened this year in 80 and 81? So modification is not happened with content. This happened with the certification process. And in the certification process, we need to add 80 and 79 as well. So earlier with 81, we were clearing the exams and all. But now it's a real-time process. So you have to go with 80 and 79 as well. Okay, if you are clear, you can drop a message. So Bhaskar replied that material will provide. Yes, we will be providing the official content of SAP Success Factors. So every day the sessions means earlier like we were going with our flow, but as of now it's according to SAP mandatory. So we have to follow the exact content from SAP. So same material will be given to you. Is the format of exam same or update? Yes, Mahendra, the exam format is different. After this 79, we will discuss about the exam format as well. Will you teach XML from scratch? Yes, which is your extendable markup language. So this is a template where we will first make you understand about what exactly this one, and then we will help you with the configuration of XML part as well. Okay, I hope I have replied all your queries. If anything is there, please drop a comment. Now let us understand about the THR 71. So THR 79 is our Employee Central Position Management Academy, which is kind like where we will be learning about how the organization structure, the positions are managed in SAP SuccessFactors. Now, here we will be having six different units where getting started with success factor employee central position management. In this, first we will be learning about what exactly position management, how to enable easy position management, navigating the position org chart. So these are the important part initially, because in the interview process also this many of the questions will be from the position management only. Now, in the second unit, we will be understanding and the like how we have to configure the position management objects again. So, position object settings, how to create a position records, and how to maintain existing position records as well. And third unit, how to manage the employee life cycle in position management. So here we will be understanding about how to review the position available for employees, how to hire employees for the vacant position, managing self-service transactions, how to terminate and setting up workflow approval process in position management. So again, in the fourth unit, we will be understanding about the business rule to automate the position management. So here we will be working with evaluating business rule and creating and applying the business rule in the position management. Now, fifth unit, which is most important, the integration part, that how we will be integrating position management with success factor solution. So this is success position management. It will be like again the part of recruitment process. So here we will be learning about how to integrate this with the recruitment as well as the succession management as well. So why recruitment is, it's all about the hiring process, and why succession means to check that what are the successions are available in the company. A company required the succession management module as well. Even though these are optional, but it's mandatory to learn about integration process as well. And at last, we will be understanding about how to build a complete company structure overview with the org chart as well as the position org chart as well. So again, officially this course will be taking 40 hours of time to complete. As I mentioned, so each and every course has a different time, but we made with a simple process to cover up this particular entire three modules. So first 80 will be having 16 hours of classes, only classes apart from hands-on practice, and then 30 hours with the employee central core and 79 with the 16 hours of course. So overall, these are 62 hours program apart from your hands-on practice. So when you attach the hands-on practice, it's 120 hours of your complete program. So why this program is important now? Why? Because related to the certification process. Now let me take you to the certification process. So this is our new certification process where it's mandatory. We have to go with introduction to platform academy and then our hands-on practice as I mentioned, and then employee central core academy, again hands-on practice with the system, and then employee central position management academy and hands-on practice with the system. Earlier, the exam was completely on MCQ base, where you will be having a choice answer, four choice or five choices will be given, and you have to write that. But now the exam will be completely practical. It means you have to design, you have to configure the system and show. It's a completely practical based exam, and no proctor will be there. Earlier, it's a MCQ based exam pattern, and proctor was available and 3 hours of exam. But now it's completely real time. You have to configure the system with your practical knowledge, and you will be having 24 hours of exam limit. So you can complete the exam in 3 hours, or you can complete in the 24 hours as well. One beauty here is you can also use AI as well to work on this particular process. After that only you will be considered as a SAP SuccessFactors certified consultant. Now let us have a questions. Will get chance to learn how easy can be integrated with other ATS. Which ATS you wanted to know? onboarding or any other module you can mention. So the classes will be taken care according to that, but in this module we will be helping you with the whatever the content we have discussed here. Other thing, when you want to learn that, you can go with the different classes or personal classes you can take. Kenesa, as of now, no, we are not conducting any of the sessions on that one. If you want with like HCM or other module, we can help you out, but not with other ATS or other applications. Okay, so this is our any morning possible before 11 a.m. No, morning sessions are not available as of now. Only evening sessions, which is 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Every day, 2 hour session will be there. So we were discussing about the new format, which is completely practical, hands-on exam, and 24 hours of exam limit is available. So as I have shown you here, there are three modules, and that we have discussed completely with the three modules and overall content. And now, what exactly the pros and cons here? Let us understand. So once you register for this exam, so here some exam overview let me discuss with you. So here it's a subscription based on your attempt, how many attempt you have registered. Based on that one, you can take the attempts at the exam as well. And now, as per the current changes, so earlier we were having the validity of only 6 months, but now 1 year validity is available. And if you are failing for, if you are not clearing your exam for in a 4 attempts, back to back 4 attempts also, if you are not clearing, then you have to wait for 1 year again, and you have to re-attempt for that particular exam. As certification process and all, everything you have to purchase separately, so this is not included in our course and all. So this is directly you have to pay to SAP, and you have to purchase the attempt from the SAP directly. If you need anyone the help on that purchase and all, you can directly contact us, so that we will be helping you with that as well. Any other questions related to content, duration and all? And our upcoming batch will be starting on April 6th. So we were we wanted to start from April 1st, but we wanted to discuss the new content and new process before we are starting the current batch. So April 6th, we are starting a new session on SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central, and the timing will be 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So 2 hours of session will be there every day, and our class pattern is every day whenever the class get over, first 1 to 1.5 hour the teaching will be there. So first hour will be teaching, and then next hour you will be having the hands-on practice in the session itself. So hands-on practice is very much mandatory in our session, and after that every Monday you will be having the presentation, so that whatever you have or taken the classes from Tuesday to Friday, you will be having a chance to present it on a Monday session, so that we also aware that how much content you are working on and how much practice you are giving on the system. So this is our class pattern, and based on the dates and based on the hours we have mentioned, we will be going with the schedules. If at all any break or any emergencies happened in this one, that will be communicated beforehand, and based on everyone approvals only, that will be moving forward. So this is our upcoming batch schedule, as I mentioned. So as SAP only announced that's a new change and how many modules are required. So this pattern is according to the new modules for 80, 81 and 79. In order to appear, so we have a question. In order to appear for certification, do we need to purchase LH or directly enroll in the exam? You don't need of learning have access from the scratch. You can directly purchase the attempts as well. So any other question, guys? Please do let us know if you have any other questions. Hello. So here I'm sharing the contact details. If anyone wanted to register for our upcoming batch, so you can do messages or reach out to us on our official channels as well. I'm sharing the contact details. You can call and you can register for the upcoming batches. So if like I'm sharing two contact details here, so please make a note and our email ID as well. You can also follow us on official communication channels as well, or you can go through our website here. So here is our official website. Yeah, the course fees for the complete three modules, it's a 50K including your server access, Preeti. So here is our website. You can also go through our website and if you want to get any like a current update regarding the batches and all, you can go with the website as well. So here you can see that how many trainings we have conducted. So far we have conducted 70 plus corporate trainings and 805 industry ready professional, it's individual trainings we have delivered. And In our testimonial pages, you can find the feedbacks and the reviews shared by the people who has completed the trainings as well. So you can just have a look of our website. And here is our official YouTube channel where you can also access some of the videos related to the demos and all. I'm sharing some links so that you can easily go through our YouTube channel as well as the website in the chat box. I hope we don't have any questions to clear. So if you have any questions, please drop in the comment box. So thank you everyone for joining today's session to understand about the course content and certification process. So the main agenda of this class was the session was everyone were calling repeatedly on what's new in the process and what exactly the content has been changed in the SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central. So that's what we have discussed today, and I hope you got the content. And if you have any other queries, you can DM us so that you will be getting the clear information over an email as well. So, want to learn SAP SuccessFactors Employee Central with the latest certification process and how real-time project exposure works in the industry. So you can connect with us and take an advantage of this complete 62 hours course program. So if you found this video useful, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends who are planning to build a career in SAP Success Factors, who are new to SAP and want to go with a real time expertise training. You can connect with us as well. Our trainings are completely real-time project-oriented training. So here, not only the training session, but also once the training is completed, you will be trained on your resume preparation, interview preparation, as well as your LinkedIn optimization as well. So you will be having the support on your complete interview assistance. So whenever you are going for the interview, if you let us know before 5 days with your JD, So according to that job description, we will be taking your mock interview so that you can give your best in the real time interview. So you will be having that interview assistance and directly connect with the batch mentor who is teaching, who is your trainer. You will be having that visibility to connect with your trainer and clear your doubts as well. So once the program started and once we have people registered in the class, you will be having a proper group where you can discuss and ask the queries as well and clear your queries as well. So these are about skills tech innovation training programs. So where complete employee central configuration practice will be there and guidance for latest certification pattern and support during your training and after your training as well. So if you would love to join the upcoming batch, you can send us a message or comment as interested so that we can connect with you or our team member will be connecting with you. So thank you once again for joining the live session. We will see you again in the next session with more insights from the SAP world. Happy to have you all in this session. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.